Hey cow, how you doing? You're like one of the few cows we have in the city. So this is Pulkit, and today I'm going to do a long requested video and a long awaited video, and I promise you guys I will do it. I'm going to show you guys my Minecraft world, which I have expanded like anything recently, and I'm gonna show you guys that. So here's my creative world. So last time I showed you guys a video. I it was just a small tour of my world. And okay, let me turn somewhere where you cannot. Oh my god, I'm in the middle of my city. Of course, you guys can see the whole stuff. Okay, I'm gonna, you know, turn my face towards the ground so you cannot see the buildings and stuff. Just want to briefly tell you about how my city, how I've developed and how many years it took me to develop the city. So it took me around 2.5 years to develop the city. It must be almost 3 years now. I've been working on the city. They are like, if I can guess, then there should be around at least 25 to 30 buildings in the city. Not even 25 to 30, maybe over 50. I'm not counted, so I'm just guessing. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys as much as the buildings as I can, because they're all like spread out, and the city is not that big or anything. It's pretty compact, but it's very nice. You guys are gonna love it. So this is like the middle part of my town. So if I'm gonna start in the middle, let's go in the middle of the town. I have like everything from fire station to police station to airport. I've been recently thinking to add a bus station too, which I will be doing soon. If I do that, I will show you guys. Okay, this is I think the middle of the town. Let me drop here. Okay, as you can see around, the buildings are loading in. And over here is a small candy shop where you can get candy. These are end rods, and I've just used wool and the concrete blocks to make this. It's very easy. You guys can make this in your own world. And most of the buildings here I have made through cloning, because making all this on my own without cloning would take like eternity. So I've used cloning here. So this is like the middle. This is like the road in which I started building my buildings, and I think this was my first building on the right, this Starbucks building, and I've modified it just recently, and the interior looks stunning. So this says Starbucks over here, as you can see. I'm gonna go inside and show you guys how it looks from inside. So I've turned off all the animals and all that stuff, so they're not appearing. There might be few cows you can spot. I don't know where they are, but all of the animals have been turned off, and so they don't appear anymore. So that's very helpful when you're building it, because when you're building buildings, so you don't want them to be disturbing you in the process. Here's a cow over here. Hey cow, how you doing? You're like one of the few cows we have, and how do you feel about it, huh? How do you think of the city? Is it very good? I guess the cow appreciates it. So let's not get distracted like I did in my last video, and show you guys all the buildings quickly. This is my cafe, Starbucks, and I recently did the interior here. I renovated it a little bit. So I have this carpet here. That's why these chairs are floating, but I think it's a good look. And over here I have like a brewing station. There's the sitting lounge area, and yeah, and I think it looks really nice. What I had before is that this place was really dark and grim, so I've put lots of lights here, and it looks really nice now. Very clean, very good look. It's one of the more big buildings that I have. So let's move to this building, which I like to call like a center building, like something like a town hall or something like that. So I have inside my, all the offices and the sitting area and these enchanting tables and this meeting area. And if we go up, up the stairs, I have this area which I have my beds, and this is a little coffee area. And if you go up these stairs, as you can see, I have like a small restaurant going on over here. And if you go more up, then there are bedrooms of different colors. Like each of the these rooms are of totally different colors. So suppose this is green, so I have this green glass, green floors, green ceiling, green bed, all this stuff. And I've cloned it so it is it's really tall enough. It's really tall and stuff. We need to get out of here. Oh my god. Can we go down a little quicker, please? Oh my god. Why can't I go down? Okay, there we go. So let me get out of this building. This is one of the hundreds of buildings that I have in my city. So I'm very proud of my this build, which was I think the second or third building that I built. This is a small hospital that I have. I'm not gonna go inside each of the buildings because it's gonna take really long. It's gonna take around, I don't know, an eternity to show you everything. This is like a waiting area, and if we go up, oh my god, why are my controls not working today? So if we go up, we have like beds and stuff, and this is like a hallway. So let me go down and get out of this. I need to pick up the pace because otherwise this video is going to be extremely long. And I've cloned that building that is there, which I call the convention center building. Not a convention center, it's a town hall type of building. So I have cloned it here, and instead of using like pumpkins for the floor, I've used this wool for the floor, which also looks good. But other than that, it's almost the same. And over here, you guys might be wondering, what are these buildings? Over here, I have apartments. These buildings are apartments. And let me go in one of them. So in each of these apartments, you will find a little dining area. Not a dining area, it's like a living room area. Over here is a kitchen. Like really cool kitchen. These beacons represent the refrigerator. I know I'm a little crazy, but that's how I think of it. And I have a little bedroom here. So each of these buildings and each of the apartments in these buildings have this configuration going on. In any one of them, if you go, this Minecraft is working really slowly for some reason today. Really laggy and really it's just slowed down for some reason. Anyway, so you get the idea, right? So it's just apartments and these buildings, and there are like around 10 of these buildings over here, and there are more over there. So on the note of suburbs, I have other houses here too. If you don't want to live in an apartment, you can go in one of these houses, which have like a bedroom and all that stuff. And these are some bigger houses. I like to call them suburban houses because these are the types of houses you will find in suburbs of the cities. So if we go in, I have the dining area, the dining/sitting area, and then you have a kitchen, and then you go up, and then you have like a bedroom inside of you. And we have a really nice balcony in this house. Oh my god, why am I doing making so many mistakes today? Okay, this is the balcony, and there's one more balcony on this side, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, you get the idea. It's really nice, and these are some of the biggest houses I have. So I have around a lot of those, like around 20-30 of these houses, and a lot of these smaller ones. And then I have the apartment. So this is like my living area. Over here, as you can see, lots of buildings. This is another big building I have, which is pretty tall. And yeah, this was my old area. Let me give you an idea of this old area first. I like to call this old because it's the old part of the city. So this building is very beautiful, all red, and I guess this red terracotta, and I don't know what this is. And this is the I think this one is a smooth quartz, yeah, and this one is sea lantern. That's what you call it, sea, yeah. So yeah, and I have different buildings here. So I have like three lanes of roads going on. And the first one is all the suburb and the residential area. This one is the middle lane, and the last one is other buildings. So this was the first part of my town. I hope you guys like it. Next, now moving on to the new part of my town, where all the development is going on, where all the buildings that I made are fairly new. This is the hotel, and in one of the hotels we have guests too. You guys wanna meet them? Let's really quickly meet them. As we make our way in, you have, oh god, these espresso places. Okay, so we have these villagers here, and they have a really nice room to them here. And one of them is educated, and yeah, it's a really beautiful room for the villagers. And let me get out. Oh god, almost didn't make it. So you can say they're not trapped; that they can leave whenever they want. You get that. So there are more hotels here for the villagers. Yeah. So now we move into the new part of the city. This is one of my newer town hall buildings, and it's really beautiful, and it's pretty big too. So yeah, this is like a sitting area. It's a small kitchen, and we even have a pool in this building, like an inside pool. There are fishes and like grass growing in. Why is it like bugging out today so much? Maybe because I'm recording it too. So that was my another big building, and now we have these pair of buildings. Like I have like 3 pair of these, and they look really nice. This is ice. This is like ice. These are like ice blocks, and this is, I guess, this is white terracotta or something like that. And this is a school, if you guys can believe. As you go in, you have this meeting area, where all the teachers can sit. And over here we have all the classes. This is like a chemistry lab area with all the brewing things. To give it a good look, this is the locker room. That's why this room has a lot of chests. And these are the classes. This is class 1. I have around. See, all these rooms are classrooms. They look really nice. Yeah. And as we make our way all the way to the end, these are the same classrooms. Yes, I did clone all of these classrooms. They look really nice, don't they? Let me go. So this is the school. Well, this is just one part of the school. If we make, if we go here, on this side, I have other stuff. Like I have this, presentation room, and then I have the library, and over here I have a playing area. So you can play basketball here, and have a swimming pool going on a little sand area for kids. So yeah, that is the school. It's pretty big, I know. And yeah, over here I have a couple of more buildings. These are the fairly new buildings. Like I built them like less than a month ago. It's another kind of town hall area. This is the laundry room. Not the laundry room, the laundry building. And if we go inside, you can see all the machines, you can see the counter, can see the dryers, chests, and the washing machines and all that stuff. Really nice laundry, isn't it? And over here, I have a hotel going. It's all gold and quartz, very like royal, and the big restaurant with all the bar area, and then have this beautiful fountain or pool or whatever you can say. And yeah, this is a really beautiful restaurant. And after that, you have rooms. If you go up, you have like these rooms and stuff. My phone is going off. Please, I apologize for that. If you hear anything, if you hear my phone. So yeah, this is my hotel. There are like lots of floors to it. I know. That was my hotel, and this is one of my recent buildings. Like this is, I think, the last building I built. This is the police station. Yes, you go in. You have a nice sitting area where the policemen can sit around and little fountain, and you must be wondering where the prison cells. They are here. These are the prison cells. I hope you guys like the prison cells. And if anybody, do something wrong or bad, they end up here, behind the bars. And yeah, this is like the garage. So yeah, let me go to the other street over there. This is like a fairly new building too. Offices and stuff. Because these buildings are a little bit harder to clone. If you just make a small, I will tell you how I clone. If you just make a small 4x4 block building, this is very easy to clone. Like you hit slash and then you type in clone, and then you have to point your mouse to the block you're cloning, and then you its coordinates are gonna appear automatically on the code writing area. And you hit enter, and you go on the other corner, like on the other top corner of that build, and hit the slash button again, and then copy that coordinate, and then come on the other side, put one block, and get those coordinates, and copy that block's coordinate, and hit enter. See, there you go. This is how I clone. And this is another street with lots of fancy buildings. Over here I have a Walmart store going. I know it's not that big, but that's all I could do. It's the parking area. Nice Walmart store, isn't it? Oh my God, my phone is like blowing up right now. So I have these cells and stuff to replicate cells. So yeah, this is a small Walmart store, one of those mini Walmart stores, and these are like offices which are pretty much hollow, but I don't know. And yeah, these are lots of fancy, and I have these are some fancy buildings, and I have a fire station here. And I've not built any fire tender vehicles, but fire trucks. But I might build them because I made a garage for them. So yeah, this was my town, and there's another road going which I'm developing. I have another building like this in my town, which has this water flowing. It has this water flowing from top to down. Yeah, they look very nice. I have one on the other side of the town. So the water flows from all the way up the top of the building to here. and I have a small area going on. It's pretty hollow, but this building is more for its aesthetic purposes than practical purposes. So yeah, this was my town, guys. Please tell me and rate it out of 10 in the comments below. So I hope you like my town, and I have more of those apartments going over here. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the airport. It's a little bit out of town, a little bit on the outskirts, but let me go there. Let me make my way there. And this over here where it's written hell is the portal to Nether. I have some builds in the Nether too, but it's gonna take way too long to show you guys all that. I'm just showing you guys all the the main things that I have. I have a small zoo going on over here too. I have parrots, I have cows, I have pandas, I have polar bear. Oh yeah, this is the airport here. That's the the air traffic control tower. That's the airport, and this is the runway. I know it's a very small basic airport, but it's pretty good for an airport. So that was my town. I hope you guys liked my town, and don't forget to rate it. And if you guys more tours of my town in the future, please let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I really love showing you guys my town, and I will keep adding buildings and more beautiful stuff in my town, and I will keep showing you guys them beautiful builds. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and yeah, hope you guys have a great day. So don't forget to subscribe and like this video.